everybody, my name's Helen, and today I have my November book haul. The first book I got this month is Something Deadly This Way Comes by Kim Harrison. This book is about a girl named Madison who died at her prom, and now she's an angel, and she is teamed up with like this squad of angels, and they can go forward in time and see the shape of destiny and the future and try to mold it. And one day she gets the opportunity to get her body back and to be alive, so she is faced with a dilemma of what to do. It sounds pretty interesting. I haven't heard very much about this in the booktube community, and it was on sale at my local bookstore. So, I thought, hey, why not? And it looks like it'll be a pretty quick read. It's pretty slim. The next book that I got this month is The Daughters by Joanna Philbin. This is about three girls named Lizzie, Karina, and Hudson, who are the daughters of three famous people, and how they are always sort of thrown in the limelight because of who their parents are. And one of them, Lizzie, who is the daughter of a supermodel, actually gets picked up by an agent and told that she could be the next fresh face of, the generation. And so she starts modeling. Again, I haven't heard much of this book throughout the booktube community. I saw someone read it a while ago or pick it up in a book haul, I'm not sure. But it's actually written by Regis Philbin's daughter, so it seemed kind of ironic that she was writing a book about people who are famous people's daughters. But it sounds pretty interesting, and quite frankly, that is the most beautiful shade of orange that has ever existed. So the next book that I have is Starters by Alyssa Price. This book is about a girl named Callie and her brother Tyler, whose parents just died in something called the Spore War, and they are trying to get to a place called Prime Destinations in Beverly Hills, where they can get work, and Callie can be rented out to people for parties and stuff. Again, haven't seen much of this book in the booktube community. I know that Raylene from Fateful and Proms 07 has this on her to be read shelf. The next book I got this month is Fateful by Claudia Gray. This is the story of a girl named Tess Davies who is a maid, and she goes onto a boat in 1912 called the RMS Titanic, and she meets a boy named Alec, and of course, romance and other beautiful things, I assume, will happen. And now we're finally moving into some of the books that have been getting a lot of love on the booktube community lately. The first book is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I've heard both Katrina from Little Book Owl and Raylene from Padfoot and Prongs rant and rave about this book, both on YouTube and on Goodreads. I'll leave links to their channels down below. It sounds so cool. It's about this guy who's kind of been labeled a hero by his people, and it's just him telling his story from start to finish. And it is a trilogy. They're monstrous, so it's unnerving. I will get to it eventually, and I'm excited to. It might just, take a while. The next book that I got is The Lux by Anna Godberson. I've heard kind of mixed reviews about this book on the booktube community. Some people like it and some people hate it. I don't know a whole lot about it other than it's historical fiction, and it follows like a debutante. It kind of sounds like my cup of tea. This book only cost me $3 for the hardcover at this secondhand bookstore in town, so I thought, why not? The next book that I got this month is The Monstrumologist by Rick Yancey. Again, I don't really know a whole lot about this book. I know that there is an orphan who's the apprentice of this man who's known as the Monstrumologist, and they're trying to track down this monster that's kind of in their town. There's 4 books in this series, and I found this at a secondhand store for $6, so it seemed like a pretty good deal considering it's in near perfect condition. The next book I got, I'm a little bit embarrassed about it because I'm so behind in so many young adult series, because I used to live in a really small town and we didn't have a bookstore or anything, so I never really learned about all these new fantastic young adult books. And one of them that I did not hear about until I started watching booktube videos, The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Again, I've heard both good and bad things about this book series, but I got this at a secondhand store, and it sounds really interesting, so I wanted to give it a shot. Plus, the movie is coming out next year, so it seems like a good time to read it if I'm ever going to read it. I look forward to reading it, and I hope that I like it. And the last book that I got is probably the one I'm most excited about because I've heard so many good things about it through everybody on BookTube. Everybody seems to love this book, and I'm really excited to pick it up, and that book is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I finally bought it. I was hoping to wait for a hardcover version to go on sale, but my bookstore no longer supplies the hardcover copy, so now I have the softcover copy, and I have to wait for Neverfade to go to the softcover copy, or buy it when it goes on sale as the hard copy. Oh god, what a dilemma. What a dilemma. Oh, kids with superpowers, and apparently it's like also kind of a road trip novel, and so many awesome things. I'm so excited to read it. So that's it. That's my book haul. Those were 9 books in total. If you have read any of these books, tell me your thoughts down below. If there's any of these books that you think I should read first, again, leave comments down below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you soon with a book review. Bye!